Absolutely. DIY, build your own e-bike from scratch. And this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is the best method to go. I mean, if you're going to spend a lot of money on an e-bike, why not get it right the first time? So I just did a little quick video explaining why, why you should do that. I'm just adding a little bit on at the beginning that I forgot to mention. Some things that's pretty important, like what I didn't discuss in this video is what frames you should get. And I'm going to post a link in the description, not my video but another YouTuber's video. His name is Sam Johnson, and he's one of the YouTubers that went over the various different frame options you have to DIY with. And let me be clear, not all e-bike frames are made the same. You get what you pay for. If you're going to do the bomber platform, make sure you choose the right frame, meaning not one of those cheap Chinese, unfortunately, Ali specials. Not all of them. Some of them are great, some of them not so great. Some of them are very cheaply made, tack welded together, and yeah, you do not want one of those, because those bikes will fall apart on you. So this is an EEB frame by MB Power, same as Delfast and Cab Motorworks use, same as some of the Elite frames. It's a very good frame. You don't have to get this one, there are others, but definitely beware of the different DIY frames. So I just want to add that to this video. Not only that, shout out to Barney Rubble. Kind of funny because I was in this chat and a lot of young guys didn't know who Barney Rubble was, so I know I'm really old. And yeah, I am 52. I just look like this, but yeah, my ass is old. Anyway, also shout out to let me get his name right. Oh man, I should have had this. I know his name is Malcolm, but I want to make sure. Well, shit, I ain't gotta say his whole name. Shout out to Malcolm. Thank you, my brother. Malcolm sent me a $50 Cash App. Just thanking me because he's been watching some of my videos that saved him some money, I believe, on some repairs, and he was just showing some appreciation. And hey man, I really appreciate that, because people don't understand, these YouTube videos I make, man. I'm a very small YouTube channel. I don't make no damn money from this stuff, man. The little advertisement money I get, that revenue is barely enough to pay a phone bill. Matter of fact, I can't even pay my phone bill with that shit. So I do this just because I enjoy e-biking. You know what I'm saying? I love the e-bike community. So I do this just for GP, just to help people out, and give them some tips and tricks. All right, now on to the video. Thanks again, Malcolm. Appreciate you. Deuces. Oh, and the reason why I was shouting out Barney Rubble is because Barney Rubble is my greatest hater extraordinaire. He comes to my channel, changes his profile day after day after day, just to put hateful shit on my in my comment section, because he's a hater. And hey man, that motivates me to do what I do. So thank you, Barney Rubble. You keep me going, and motivate me to be great. So I appreciate you, Mr. Rubble. What it do, E-World? Good morning time, good afternoon time, good evening time, whatever the case may be. Damn, this shit just got louder.
Control center for crisscrossing wires. The time is now 2:15.
Okay. It's gonna be a real quick one, fellas. And nothing serious, just I posted. Damn, thing's still talking over here. I guess it'll stop in a second. But yeah, I just did a little post in the community section. Once again about a topic I've discussed before, but I'm gonna say it again because you know, apparently a lot of people don't really think about this. And what this post was about is it's just me explaining why I choose the DIY over purchasing a pre-built e-bike, you know, like a Surron. Now, don't get me wrong, Surrons are really nice bikes. It's just not my cup of tea. For one, I already know I'm not going to be satisfied with its performance. And for two, I'm not a stunt guy. I don't pop wheelies and all that. And that seems to be the reason that most guys like Surrons. You know, if you're going to ride through the trails and jumps and, you know, pop wheelies and all that, most definitely that is the bike to do it on. It's a mid-drive. You don't have a heavy hub motor sitting in your back wheel. So, yeah, that makes it better for that. However, for those same reasons, it being lightweight also doesn't make it good to ride on the road. Not only that, let me discuss these other points first. To me, it just really doesn't make sense to pay $5,000 or $6,000 for a bike that you will basically, when you upgrade it, will be switching out just about everything. Now, I've seen guys upgrade the controller, and when they do that to a powerful controller like a BAC or whatever they're using now, they got some other ones. Shit, I can't even think of that one that everybody uses. The KO controllers. Although I honestly think ASI is the best controllers going, even better than far drive. I don't even know why far drivers, they put them on the same levels, because honestly ASI software is so much better, especially if you have access the back door. But if you don't really have access, then maybe it doesn't make too much of a difference. But if you do, it's just unbelievable what you can actually do in that. But anyway, I'm going off topic. Like I said, you are replacing the controller and the battery, and a lot of times even the brakes. So basically, it's no different. If you can do that much and go that far, you can build your bike from scratch, meaning buy your frame, buy your wheels, your handlebars, your brakes, your battery, motor and controller, everything, and get it right the first time instead of wasting unnecessary money. Now, you know, the battery and the controller is basically the most expensive parts of the e-bike. So why invest $5,000 or $6,000 to remove 3 $3,000 to $4,000 worth of the components from the bike, and then put another $3,000 to $4,000 in components back. You know what I mean? If you spend that $5,000 the first time, wait a minute. Hold on. My bad, man. See, it just comes on like that sometimes. But, and it was coming on when I was starting this video, because I had just finished doing some sim racing. But anyway, yeah, why do that when you can get it right the first time? You know what I mean? As far as, you know, spend that $5,000 one time and be a lot happier with the performance, especially if you're going to ride that bike on the road. Now, that's another thing I was about to start saying, is because hub motors are in the wheel, which makes, you know, the bikes a little heavier, and especially with the batteries, just the geometry of the bikes makes them a lot better handling on the road. Like my bike is really heavy, man. That 273 in that back wheel, that motor weighs, I think, 50 pounds. And you know, I was riding with a Surron buddy, and you know, he could spin out on the gravel, and I couldn't spin out on the gravel. My bike would still wheelie on the gravel because it would still actually get traction on the gravel because of the weight. You know, you gotta think about it. If there's no weight in that back wheel, there's not a whole lot of weight on the back of your bike. So if you got a lot of torque, it's easy to make that wheel spin on some gravel. But if you got a 50-pound weight in the middle of the wheel, and you happen to be a little heavy like myself, yeah, when I give my bike some torque, I'm popping wheelies even on the gravel. So you know, that weight essentially helps you when you're riding on the road, man. That, you know, it makes the bike nice and planted. That's why a lot of those guys with other types of e-bikes, mainly Surrons and them type of bikes, when they go 50-60 miles an hour, they talking about it getting a little sketchy because those bikes are light, and you know, you probably get they probably do get a little hurry. But my bike, man, it's nice and heavy, man. That thing just settles in and starts cruising. I'm pretty sure if I had a windscreen or it was a little bit more aerodynamic, man, it'd be perfect. But anyway, I just wanted to, you know, to get that point out there. If you're thinking about getting an e-bike, man, you really should think about that. And not only that, I think the smartest thing to do, if you're going to upgrade and mod your bike, and you know this going, is to find you a used one. You know, go on Facebook Marketplace and find a used Surron. You don't care if it has a blown motor, blown controller, or a bad battery. You're about to swap all that out. So, you know, maybe I would go that route, but I wouldn't buy a brand new bike knowing I'm going to take out the battery, take off the controller and the brakes, and change everything. Like I said, if you're going to do that much, you might as well do that from the jump. And I'm going to tell you, man, you can spend, you don't even have to spend that much. You can spend $3,500, $4,000 on a bomber bike and be really, really happy. Honestly, my first bomber bike, without going to extreme modifications, just with a Saviton 72150 and a nice 40 amp hour 72 volt battery, that bike was plenty fast for the average person. Honestly, even with that Saviton, would probably, well, ain't no probably, it did outrun the average modified Surron on the road. And I mean, just with that. So, you know, you really don't have to go as extreme as I've gone. You know, like I said, I built my bike because I'm representing crisscross and wide. So, you know, it's like I have to feel like I got a fast bike. But anyway, that's all I want to tell you guys. And not only that, I finished upgrading my battery, so I now have my 20S20P pack on board. So you know, we got it all charged up, and yeah, she locked and loaded. Also, I finally was able, well, put my double gooseneck on. At least that's what we used to call them back in the BMX days. So yeah, I like that double gooseneck. I've had it for a while, I just didn't have it on my bike. But yeah, it's on there now, and that's by Pro Taper. So anyway, that's it. Man, still getting a little hate mail from time to time. It's all good, man. I just don't get it. You know, don't hate, congratulate. Matter of fact, donate. Anyway, that's it. So y'all take it easy, take care. Crisscross and wires, deuces. We out. Now that my bike's back up and running, I'm gonna go back out here and do some draggy times and just see where we at with these latest little minor upgrades. I really just want to see how my battery's holding as far as, you know, sag wise. Hopefully that extra 4p, the extra 4p, it should be pretty much the same as what it used to be when I was running the 16p with my extra 4p add-on extended range pack. So now I have the 20p on board, and if necessary, I still, you know, if I'm going long, but man, I don't know where I'm going to ride, and 80 amp hours ain't enough. You know what I mean? I don't know where I would need 96 amp hour at, but I guess it depends on how hard I'm riding. But 80 amp hours, that should be an all-day ride. Even at those power levels, because you're not going to ride like that all day long. So yeah, I should be good. Alright, y'all, I will holler at y'all. Take it easy, take care. Crisscross and Wires, Crooked Finger Productions, deuces, we out. Peace.